Now, I'm going to explain about management by objectives. Management by objectives is a process of agreeing upon objectives within an organization so that management and employees agree to the objectives and understand what they are in the organization. The essence of MBO is participative goal setting, choose course of action, and decision making. An important part of MBO is the measurement and comparison of the employee's actual performance with the standards set. Ideally, when employees themselves have been involved with the goal setting and the choosing the course of action to be followed by them, they are more likely to fulfill their responsibilities. What are the features of the MBO, Management by Objectives process? The principle behind MBO to create empowered employees who have clarity of their roles and responsibilities expected from them, understand their objectives to be achieved, and thus help in the achievement of organizations as well as personal goals. Some important features. Motivation. Involving employees in the whole process of goal setting and increasing employee empowerment increase the employee job satisfaction and commitment. Better communication and coordination. Frequent reviews and interactions between superiors and subordinates help to maintain harmonious relationship within the enterprise and also solve many problems faced during the period. Clarity of goals. With management by objectives came the concept of the SMART goals. SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. So the goals are set very clear, motivating, and there is a linkage between organizational goals and performance targets of the employees. The focus is on future rather than the past. Goals are the standards set for the performance for the future with a periodical review and feedback. In some sectors like healthcare and finance, many add ER to the smarter. Smart means smarter. That is, E is the end mind, R is the ritualistic, E is the energizing, exciting, ethical. Evaluate. R is reviewed, resourced, Rodo goals recorded. Ecological, self, reason, reward. So domains and levels of MBO are objectives can be set in all domains of activities: production, service, sales, research and development, human resources, finance, information system. Some objectives are collective for a whole department or whole company. Others can be individualized. There is a 360-degree feedback. This is known as multi-rater feedback, multi-source feedback or multi-source assessment. This is a feedback, comes from all around an employee. 360 refers in a circle with an individual figuratively in the center of the circle. Feedback is provided by subordinate, PAs, supervisors. It includes self-assessment also. In some cases, feedback from external sources such as customers, suppliers, and other interested stakeholders. It may be contrasted with the upward feedback, where managers are given feedback of their direct reports or a traditional performance appraisal where the employees are most often reviewed only by their managers. The results from 360-degree feedback are often used by the person receiving the feedback to plan their training and development. Now, results are also used by some organizations in making administrative decisions, such as pay or promotion. When this is the case, 360-degree assessment is for evaluation purpose and sometimes called 360-degree review. A study on the pattern, rather accuracy, show the length of time and rater has known the person being rated has the most significant effect on the accuracy of a 360-degree review. The study shows that subject in the group known for 1 or 3 years, most accurate followed by known for less than 1 year, followed by known for 3 to 5 years, and least accurate being known for more than 5 years. So the study concludes most accurate rating come from the knowing the person long enough to get past first impression, but not so long as to begin to generalize favorably. Now, what is an economic indicator or business indicator? It is a statistic about the economy. Economic indicator now an analysis of the economic performance and prediction for the future performance. Economic indicators are indices, earnings, report, summary, unemployment, housing, consumer price index, industrial production, bankruptcy, gross domestic product, broadband internet penetration, retail sales, stock market prices, money supply changes. Economic indicators are primarily studied in the branch of macroeconomics called business cycle. Now, economic indicators fall into 3 categories: leading, lagging, coincident. So, lagging is an indicator that reacts slowly to economic changes, therefore has little predictive value. Generally, these type of indicators follow an event. There are historical nature. In performance measuring system, profit earned by business is a lagging indicator. It reflects a historical performance. Similarly, improved customer satisfaction is a result of initiatives taken in the past. Lagging indicators demonstrate how well an economy has performed in the past few months, giving economists a chance to review their predictions and make better forecasts. So the index for lagging indicator is published monthly. A non-governmental organization which determines the value of the index from 7 economic variables. The components are average duration of unemployment, the value outstanding of commercial and industrial loan, the change in the customer price index for services, the change in labor cost per unit of output, the ratio of manufacturing and trade inventories to sale, the ratio of consumer credit outstanding to personal income, the average price rate charged by banks. So economists use index for lagging indicator to validate assessment of current economic condition. Some leading indicators are the key economic variables. Economics predict this new phase of business cycle. A leading indicator, one that change before the economy does. A lagging indicator is that the change after the economy changed. Now, leading indicator includes stock prices, which often improve or worsen before a similar change in economy. Other leading indicator include consumer index or building permits or money supply. Coincident indicators are those which change at approximately the same time in the same direction as the whole economy, providing information about the current state of economy. That is personal income, GDP, industrial production, retail sales are coincident indicators. Coincident index may be used to identify after the fact and the date of peaks and trough in the business cycle. Type of performance management. There is network performance management, a set of functions that evaluate and report the behavior of the telecommunications equipment and effectiveness of the network or network element. Set of various subfunctions such as gathering statistical information, maintaining and examining historical logs, determining system performance under natural and artificial conditions, altering systems of mode of operation. Now, what are the factors affecting network performance? Unfortunately, not at all networks are same, as the data is broken into component parts known as frames, packets, segments, transmission and other factors that affect their delivery. Now, latency. It can be long time for a packet to be delivered across intervening networks. So, reliable protocol where a receiver acknowledges delivery of each chunk of data. It is possible to measure a round trip time. Now, packet loss. Intermediate device in a network will lose packets. There may be due to error or overloading of intermediate network to intentional discarding of traffic in order to enforce a particular service level. Transmission. When the packets are lost in a reliable network, they are transmitted. This incurs two delays. First, delay from resending the data. Second, delay resulting from until the data is received in correct order and forwarding it up to protocol stack. Now, throughput. The amount of traffic of network can carry is measured as a throughput, usually in terms such as kilobytes per second. This throughput is analogy to the number of lanes on highway, where latency is analogy to its speed limit. So these are the factors on the end nodes: compression, encryption, concurrency and so on, all affect the effective performance of the network. Some cases network may not work at all. Now, discipline of NPM. NPM means Network Performance Management. That consists measuring, modeling, planning, optimizing network to ensure they carry traffic with the speed, reliability and capacity that is appropriate for the nature of the application and cost constraints of the organization. Different applications warrant different blends of capacity, latency and reliability. For instance, streaming video or voice can be unreliable. That means brief movements are static and they need to have very low latency so that lags do not occur. Now, bulk file transfer or email must be reliable and have high capacity, but it does not need to be instantaneous. Instant messaging does not consume much bandwidth, but it should be flat and reliable. It should be fast and reliable. Now, organizational development. It is a planned top-down organization-wide effort to increase the organizational effectiveness and health. Organizational development is achieved through interventions in the organization processes. It is using behavioral science knowledge. According to some expert, organizational development is a complex strategy intended to change the belief, attitude, value, structure of organization so that they can better adapt to new technologies, markets, and challenges. Anything done to better an organization is organizational development. A particular kind of change process designed to bring about a particular kind of end result is organization development. It has a reflection, improvement, planning, self-analysis. So, it is often used interchangeably with the organizational effectiveness. Other development measures are work is planned and expectations are set. Performance is monitored. Staff ability to perform is developed and enhanced. Performance is rated and ratings are summarized. Top performance is rewarded. Thus, organizational development, performance can be thought of actual result versus desired results. Any discrepancy where actual is less than desired could constitute a performance improvement zone. Now, performance management and improvement can be thought as cycle. Performance planning where goals and objectives are established. Performance coaching where intervenes to give feedback and adjust performance. Performance appraisal where formally documented and feedback is delivered. So, performance problem, it is a gap between desired and actual results. Now, for organizational development, a problem is found anytime so that there may be discrepancy between the sought after results and actual results. Thus, individual performance has problem, team performance problems, and performance shortfall, and there are many causes of performance problems which include interference, attitude, and skills. Performance is a measure of the result achieved. Performance efficiency is the ratio between effort expended and result achieved. Performance is an abstract concept and it must be represented by concrete, measurable phenomena or events in order to be measured. There are two main ways to improve the performance. One, measured attribute by using the performance platform more effectively, or improving the measured attribute by modifying the performance platform, which in turn allowed a given level of use to be more effective in producing desired output. So, organizational development is a contractual relationship between a change agent and sponsoring organization enters into for the purpose of using applied behavioral science in a system context to improve organizational performance and capacity of the organization to improve itself. Thus, organizational development is an ongoing systematic process that implements effective change in the organization. Thank you.